Welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Today we've been tasked with doing some guard duty for the town of Semine.
You're doing a great job keeping watch. You better believe it.
The town has had an increase of attacks and bandits. So today we're going to watch over the citizens as they sleep. We just finished our dinner here in the courtyard, and we're just doing a last little check of the people here before we set out into our rounds. There is a wedding coming up, so there are lots of extra goods here. And making sure all the wine and food and firewood and guests are all kept safe. We have to keep all the captain's horses and all the knight's horses, as well as all the carriages, safe and sound. People have been getting quite rowdy in the courtyard as the captain and knight allowed the guests to party and partake in all sorts of festivities. But that's led to some squabbles and disagreements and the occasional brawl. So we need to keep the peace along with the other Semine guards. We've got to make sure nobody is messing in the stables or absconding with the keys. We will check on all the horses and make sure there's no wolves or thieves attempting to take one of the prized stallions. As the sun sets, we will head out and do a walk around the perimeter of Semine and through the town. And then we've been asked by Captain Roleplay to take our horse and ride around the farmlands and outlying roads of Semine, particularly to the west, where there is lots of forests and trees and hedgerows for travelers to be ambushed. We have to go check and make sure travelers are safe at night. I'm just checking on one of my favorite spots to relax before a night shift. I always like to do a walk around the perimeter of the horse's pen, just to make sure the fence is all safely intact for the night. Some of these horses are very smart and also very strong and could easily make it a hassle for all of the stable boys waking up to find the horses have gotten loose again. So as we make our way out to the south road out of town, we will make a loop back into the village. You can hear the town's horn going off. And because these roads are so close to the forest, the guard likes to monitor them regularly, as there are many creatures as well as dangers that can come out of the forest at night. Semine has quite the farming community, and we can see that some of the gardens that the farmers and housewives maintain are quite expansive and hold many, many goods and herbs. We've made it to the main stretch in town, and all is quiet tonight, other than a few sparse travelers. The only other people out and about are the other guards and members of the town watch. I always think it's so peaceful and quiet at night, but it is so busy during the day in some of these towns. hear anybody messing with anybody's goods or trying to break in to the grocer or saddler, we should go say a quick prayer and a tribute. Let us relax, relax, relax. I think we should go check in with the other guard. Look at those gorgeous stars. The skies are clear tonight. A night watchman of the town. These are appointed guards by the local village. And the Semine guard works in conjunction with the night watchman and catch poles to make sure the town and surrounding areas are kept safe and staffed. He seems to be patrolling the downtown stretch, so perhaps we will continue on. We'll do a check of some of the cows and other stables and orchards around Semine. This area is always beautiful in the summertime. And on a clear night like tonight, we can even see the castle off in the distance. And the bright moon shining seems to be lighting the landscape tonight. Sometimes people like to hang out in this stable late at night, but tonight it looks empty. Oh, what's this? Something on the ground. We should collect it. A lullaby potion. That may be important, but we shouldn't leave a concoction like that lying around. I don't see anybody out and about tonight. The sky is so beautiful. I wish I could stay here and enjoy it forever. But we have to get back to our patrol. The moon is gorgeous. The forest insects that inhabit them often chirp, and the crickets at night make their song. So there's always something to listen to and relax. The large fields are often the target of deer and any loose cattle. So we try to watch over them while the farmers rest and sleep. The orchards around Semine not only provide flowers for dyes and other goods and sundries, but they also have bees that create lots of honey for the village, which is used not only as an edible and cooking good, but also in an alchemy concoction, and it has healing properties, so it is a vital source and material for a village. Well, it appears that the perimeter of stables and fields is safe.
Heal.
And I think that we should probably mount our horse and begin our perimeter patrol of the outlying roads and pathways. These are where the bandits and lone travelers often get stuck and end up helpless too far away from town. And there are a few little farm cottages that we like to check on from time to time. One of the thicker hedgerows and tree lines, this would be an area that a traveler could get ambushed, so the guard likes to maintain regular patrols through the edges of these fields. There are a few isolated campgrounds and areas where travelers will put a tent and a fire for the night. And just because you're not a resident doesn't mean the Semine guard would protect you any less. We try to check on anyone and and everyone that is needed and that travels through our area. But tonight, it doesn't appear that there are many travelers or anybody out and about, which is not a bad thing. We like when everything is quiet and relaxing and everyone is sleeping in a deep, deep sleep. Oh, we do have a traveler on horseback. He's in a hurry, heading off to a faraway location, or maybe delivering some important information. We're heading towards the castle now, through one of the paths that's often taken by locals and many farmers. And we'll head through the forest and back towards Semine. To the crossroads just outside of town. This area ends up being yet another congregating area for traders, travelers, and unfortunately, the occasional bandit or thief preying on the lone trader. Luckily, we have many mercenaries as well as the guards that patrol the region. We will continue on as we do have to get back to the castle before the guard change. We have to do one more patrol around the grounds of the actual fort. This field here doesn't have much except the flowers and the herbs, and we use it as a grazing field for some of the horses. But these fields are vital to the town, so we try to patrol these just as much as we do our little castle. The estate here in the hold is quite spectacular and It is a gorgeous place to stay and work. I think if you get the chance, please visit Semine and stay the evening and meet our captain of the guard. The cows here are always happy and provide us with lots of milk and give us meat for our big parties like the upcoming wedding. We'll bring our horse back in for the night and go in through our stable. We've got to walk and head up to the upper walkway. It's always where we end our shift for the night. And it's a beautiful place to watch the crossroads and see any travelers or visitors that end up coming to our door late at night. Thank you, horsey. You enjoy. Have a good evening. Our dog likes to stay outside with the horses as well to protect them. Unfortunately, I don't have any food for him, so he'll have to scrounge up some scraps somewhere. Well, I think that was a successful perimeter check. And now, let's make sure everybody's fast asleep. We might want it doesn't look like we need to clean ourselves. We didn't get dirty enough tonight. Oh, perfect. Just what we needed. Some rain to end the shift. Sometimes we get early morning mists that come and go here in Semine. The cool air from the forest starts to hit the warm air from the mountains. It causes little sporadic rain showers. I guess I'll go check on the front gate while it's not raining. The roads here are our primary focus when stationed up here. Oh no, it started to rain again. My armor and clothes will be soaked. might even go out. I could imagine being stuck all night in the rain out here. But usually we take refuge the inside of our fort has a few areas that stay pretty dry outside. All the village and roads seem to be pretty safe and quiet tonight, which is good. We don't need any crazy happenings before this great wedding. Maybe one day I'll get to visit the castle, but for now I'm getting sick of this rain and all the pouring down wet water that makes this mud that gets stuck in my boots. Let's see how the other guard are handling it. Sometimes there's some big storms and lightning that can happen. Oh, just like that one. Did you see that? The thunder echoing. Oh, the thunder echoing. And the rain.
We'll be with you. How's the watch going? Not too bad.
And the water on the ground. And the pitter patters of the droplets hitting the water on the ground, the puddles, and hitting our armor and clanking around. And lightning and thunder, the lightning, then the thunder, the lightning, and then the thunder, and the castle sitting off in the distance, resolute in the storm. I think we should go back inside and finish our shift out underneath the cover of a nice dry archway. It seems the guard is changing and people will be up soon. So with that, I hope you enjoyed accompanying me on this night watch tonight. Take care, everybody.